Hello, welcome back. Very short turn, but we are attacking a throne this turn. We don't quite have enough research to script Unravel Undead, but we should have enough research to cast it in the battle to come. So hopefully they choose to, because it is a good one. Yeah, still on course for Thaumaturgy research. I tried to infiltrate Kurgnia and failed, and we spied a battle between Fearlorg and Lilithors, but not the most interesting one. It's just a one-man siege being broken. You do get to see that Fearlorg's Bless is Twist Fate. So that's something, I suppose. And that's it for messages. This is Fearlorg's cap, and it is currently under siege. This is the siege that was just broken. Usually if your cap is under siege, it's not good. That's my expert opinion. I'm going to move the scout here to see what's going on. It could be that Lilithors has crushed Fearlorg already, which would be pretty bad. Although he does still have these troops all tied up here, so... I mean, I imagine they would be moving down if this was doomed, right? I'm not sure. I guess, yeah, we'll move the scout there and see what's actually going on. Other than that, very simple turn. Big one is attacking the throne. So I've got my troops arranged like this. Got 2 blocks of sacreds at the bottom. They're scripted to attack rear, try and get the commanders. Another block of sacreds here is just on attack cavalry to intercept the long dead. Same for the infantry. Archers are on hold and fire at whoever they would like. And the tribes are undisciplined. They're at the back there. Mages, mostly it's priests doing otherworldly purge. This is my banish. So it's a nice one. It's got extra paralysis on it. But extra paralysis doesn't affect mindless beings, so it's kind of an interesting one to have on a banish, I suppose. Prophets doing Divine Bless. Got 1 regular S1 mage. I originally brought this guy out just to put a lab in this province, but he can join the battle as well, because we don't actually have enough gold to build a lab this turn, so why not? He can do a fortune, then some averted fates and starfires. Nature guy is going to do haste for 2 turns, then Iron Skin and Mind Burns. Earth guy is going to do improved earthen strength. This is +4 strength, AoE 5. Quite a high fatigue cost though. Hopefully he can do that and then do some mind burns. 2 guys doing the desiccated warriors, which is the bark skin, and then Iron Skin and mind burns. And an astral guide doing lots of group cheated fates. So they're all in this little block here. So we'll just be laying down buffs and then hoping our sacreds can kill the commanders. That's pretty much the plan, so hopefully it goes well. And this other red Laren is just moving my shamblers. So the shamblers are slowly moving over to death, and got some more turtles coming in. I've got 2 commanders now. Back on scouts though. Really need some scouts around here. If we roll this stack into this throne, take it, Kurgnia starts to look like a nice target, don't they? Because they look kind of small at the moment. But I really need a scout around here to see how far they actually extend. I'm going to try infiltrating his cap again this turn, so maybe we can see a province graph. But that's something to think about after we've taken the throne. See a new player here as well, a Boiber. Don't know much about them though. I think that's it for this turn though. Just need to see what's happening here, need to see what Kurgnia looks like, and we'll see if we manage to take the throne. Currently on 176 research per month. Should keep going up. I would like to, I think, kill my prophet at some point soon. It's going to be very difficult for us to get H3s. I think I'd rather have an S3 mage be my prophet, so that he can teleport around. Seems far more useful than this guy. That's something to think about as well. But that's it for this turn. So that's turn 19. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next turn. Hey there, welcome back. We've got some Thaumaturgy research done. It's still ticking away. There's lots of nice stuff in 3. We can do the Unravel Undead now. One thing I didn't think about, which you'll see in this battle, is this hits everything including your own things. Which doesn't matter because it only affects undead, but apparently the burning triggers anyway. You can actually just set fire to your own troops with this. It doesn't require the first bit to do damage to trigger the burning. Yeah, there's good stuff in here though. There's advanced mind burn. This is just a mind burn upgrade now, which is good. Teleport's really useful. Can do some fire site searching as well. Oh, and nature site searching. We can get N2 mages. And next level gives us Mental Blast, which is the AoE 1 Mind Burn with a 50% cast time. So pretty good stuff in Thaumaturgy. We'll keep going. Failed to infiltrate Kurgnir again, unfortunately. Then we had a battle in the Lost Lands. This was attacking a throne. It's pretty big, but it's mostly skeletons, so not all that interesting. We laid down a lot of buffs, but they mostly prioritise the infantry, because I guess that's more hit points on a square. We also don't quite get past the units, because my hope was that the I'll pause here. But this spell being cast is Wave of Dread. This costs 4 death gems. And it's pretty scary because it's just a massive fear effect, but it only hits 25% of the battlefield. So some of these guys here, these guys have been dropped to a morale of 16. Our Sacreds have extremely high morale. This guy's got 21 morale. So they don't really mind a fear effect. Our mages though do. We do have some very low morale mages. This guy's on 11. 16? This guy now has a morale of 5. So I guess he got hit by the spell. So that's what that big black cloud is. It does of course cost 400 fatigue, so the spellcaster doesn't really cast much besides that. But yeah, I was hoping the cavalry would just go behind the troops, but they mostly just have to punch through skeletons. You can see here doing Unravel Undead a bit. Let's see, I think it happens now. Yeah, but it does a lot of damage to the skeletons, but then it also sets fire to our cavalry, which is a bit unfortunate. We see a few of those get dropped. It does do quite a lot of damage. There's a big one over there. I don't know if you can see the numbers. Lots of big 22s and 20s and 24s. Yeah, so a few of these guys do eventually get to the commanders, but we've mostly killed all of the skeletons anyway, so not that it's much of a problem. And that's the Throne Province. So pretty nice. They killed, what is this, 4 or 5, they killed 6 things, but we lost 10, so I assume that some of our temple destroyers burned to death after that spell hit them, which is unfortunate. They got 169 kills between them though. Priest got 32, my prophet got 32. Yeah, pretty nice. I'll check out the throne in a moment. Event though, scroll point, we got some gems, that's nice. Worldwide event. There's unknown reasons magic seems to be leaking from the world. Not great. And we are starting to starve in the province of the Throne of Death, of course. Not sure about this one. I don't really want death on my dominion, and I don't really need death gems. We do have a national hero who does have death magic, so maybe we can put these death gems to use, I don't know. I'm going to have to claim this throne anyway, I think. We can eat 1 point of death because we have growth 2 on our scales. But I think I have to claim this just because it's going to be hard for us to claim thrones. We're only going to have 1 H3 for possibly the whole game. So I can't really just... I don't really have the luxury of just leaving bad thrones unclaimed. I think I have to just claim them all as I go. So yeah, we'll claim this turn. Let's give you 5 death gems, which is a lot. Maybe we can do something with death magic once our hero appears. If he ever appears. There's also a plane of perpetual drought here just to really make this province extremely valuable. So it has permanent death 3 and permanent heat 3. Nice place. Yeah, this is going to have 0 population pretty soon, I think. Probably put some PD in it. And that's it for messages. We are starting to starve in Lost Lands. It only has 89 supplies, unfortunately. Nobody picked up a disease, though. Very, very few people got disease. If I hit D on these guys, like 4 and 2 here. I guess it's a very low chance disease site. Okay, so this turn, I still can't really see how big Kurgnir is, and I didn't manage to infiltrate, so I can't look at their graphs. So I don't know if they're an easy rush target or not just yet. But I'll keep trying to infiltrate, and I'll try and move the scout. There's no route anywhere from here to anywhere. I'm going to try and move the scout, like, through here. If I get to this province, and this province is Kurgnir, that at least tells me something. Oh yeah, I'll do my best to get scouts through here. Snow is hampering this scout. I'm going to try and move him down to this region as well. We've got this scout up here sitting in Fielorg now, who has a province here. So he's got kind of an odd shape to his territory. It's hard to know how much territory he's lost to Lillifors exactly. But we just took the throne. We're going to leave some things here. I'm going to claim it with my profit. I'm going to leave the H1 and the S1 dudes to put up lab and temple one day. Big Mage is going to search it. And that's about it. Everything else is moving out. I'm just going to move everything to Cedarwood, where we're putting a lab down this turn, so we'll be able to start recruiting Woodhenge druids. So everything's going to be set there. Just doing some research for a bit. And that's a fairly flexible spot, I think. If we want to go up here and attack Lillifors, yeah, we can do that. If we want to attack Bernier, we can do that as well. It does mean we're just sat on this guy's border, but maybe that'll stop him getting any ideas about attacking us. Yeah, I suppose it's also possible we could use this route to actually attack Fielorg and go this way. This is actually directly adjacent to a throne, which isn't bad. But this is a very awkward strip of territory then, isn't it? I don't know, it's possible, I guess. So units building up here as well. I'll try and get some scouts near Icy's territory as well. I've got one on the way. Yeah, and I'm going to move everything to Dathan this turn that can go underwater. So we have 32 Shamblers and 17 Turtles. What are they actually called? Turtle Warriors, yeah. So we'll send those into the Sea of Mermaids and see if we can get a foothold underwater. They don't look like bad provinces. I mean, this is 50 income. It's not bad, right? And this is only 33. This is 65, 50. Seems pretty good. Brighton Sea is only 34. If we're still taking water provinces, then we're still expanding, which is good. And it looks like Zoko is mostly pulled off my border for now as well. I think that's it for this turn. We're going to hit any research targets soon. Thaumaturgy 4 is only 2 turns away. That's pretty good. Hitting Thaumaturgy 4 feels like a real point for us. Because Mental Blast only requires S2, that's all of my mages basically. And it's a pretty cool spell, I think. Like, I've only got 4 mages, well, 4 real mages in Gen, but every single one of these can do a 50% cast time. Here we won Mind Burn, that seems pretty good. We've got quite a few S2s down here as well. 1, 2, Sky. Sky. Yeah. I feel like a big line of our Sacreds backed up by S2 mages spamming Mental Blast will probably be pretty good against nations that only have a small number of high quality troops. Maybe not this guy though, that seems like more troops than I was expecting. Although, is that mercenaries? Oh, he's got all of the mercenaries, okay. I'm rambling though, that was turn 20, so thank you for watching, and I will see you next turn. Hey there, welcome back. We claimed the throne, and how are you, the scout, claimed the throne of the churning ocean. I have never seen this throne in my life, but then I don't play many games that has underwater stuff, so that's a cool one. Found 2 sites in our throne province. We infiltrated Kurgnir, I can look at those graphs. And we also spied a battle in Fielorg. Yeah. But here's Lillifors. It does do a big bless. We can see it's regen and fire and shock resist. His troops natively have overcharged. We open with some orb lightnings. Do a little bit of damage to the guys on the wall. Some fetters getting put down on him here. And here. Looks like some sleep spells as well. I'm not sure what that was. Falling Frost, I guess. And lots of lightning bouncing through. And falling frosts and thunderstrikes as well. Stone rain at the back didn't seem to do much. That orb lightning is pretty powerful, it looks like. Who are your mages? Oh, all of these guys. Yeah, that's a lot of A2 mages, just all spamming orb lightning, it looks like. How's your fatigue? They are fatigued out at this point, but... yeah, orb lightning spell's pretty powerful. What's useful for us is we could put all of our mages really far back and then just have all of our units guard commander. And just spam Mental Blast, which has a 100 range. That would keep us out of range of a lot of nasty evocations. The Oracle here does a lot of improved Starfires, which does seem to just blast. Like, that's really good. It's just nuking squares of these giants. Really nice spell. Yeah, and that was the battle at Felorg's capital. Not great for him. But Lilithor's lost 32 Devouring Paragons, 35 gold each. 27 Impalers, 25 gold each. Yeah, I think Felorg might not be able to recover from that, though. A lot of stuff, it's his god. And his capital as well. I think he lost a hero, too. It's a cool hero. An H3 hero, wow. So there we go. Unexpected event in Kizia, we got 6 air gems and a worldwide event. Units of age because we claimed the Throne of Death, so there we go. Right, 2 things first, Throne and Graph. So Thrones... the Throne of the Churning Ocean was claimed. It's Dom 2, it gives you 4 gems and a Conjuration bonus. And I imagine a Conjuration bonus would be pretty good in this game. Although it is an underwater Conjuration bonus. It does increase turmoil in the province, but who cares really? That's a really nice throne. And graphs. So, it's going to be confusing. It's Kurgnir, so it's... their flag is the mint colour, but their line on the graph is light blue. And we can see a few things from this. This is currently the army size graph, so they have about half the army that we do. Although quite a bit of our army is junk troops sitting in a fort, but yeah. And then we can also see their forts. So it looks like they have 2 forts. And their provinces, they have about 10 provinces. If I look at the map, I think these are the only forts they have. And as for provinces, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They're probably like 9, 10, and that's it. Unless they also have the island. So Kurgnir looks very small and not terribly powerful. So I am probably going to invade them. The big wildcard is what is their bless, because they have nothing but sacred troops. So if they have a very, very good bless, I might regret this, but yeah, I think I'm going to try and invade Kurgnir. Lilithor's just looks too strong, even though they've just lost a bunch of units here. They still have 40 units just sat in this fort. And they look like very, very good. I don't know, it looks like it'd be hard to fight them even if we just rush them now while they've just had a big battle. I'm not sure. I might try and just be peaceful with them. In terms of diplomacy, I sent a message to Zoko, Isaiah, and Chebnasu this turn. And I basically said the same thing to all of them, which is I'd like to stay peaceful. If you let me know if anyone tries to get you to attack me, I will tell you if anyone tries to get me to attack you. So I'm just trying to like make this border kind of ignorable for a bit. And then I also sent a message to Kurgnir saying, I think Eloig is out, and it might be a good time to take some of his provinces. That's so that I have like an explanation as to why I am putting this army on his border this turn. It's basically all the troops that just took the throne. There's 60 sacreds most notably, and then a few mages, plus my prophet. And I'm also moving all of the mages out of this fort towards the front lines as well, although they'll be a bit delayed. And while I'm doing that, the stuff currently in my cap, and my 2 big mages in my cap, are going to move to Dathan, so that they can attack Ivermark soon as well. So a much smaller army, but I think if we push into 20 Willow and this fort, I don't think he can do anything. I think he has to just defend his capital at that point. Because if we put this fort and this fort under siege, he has no income. Because I don't think he has any more forts than that. And it's very, very easy for us to threaten both of these forts very quickly. So the goal is going to be to just push directly onto both of these forts as soon as possible. And see how it goes from there. But yeah, we'll see how things look next turn. This turn as well, I'm also going to attack Sea of Mermaids with the underwater guys. Good luck to them. I don't know if they're going to be successful or not. But there are a few underwater mercenary companies available at the moment, so I put bids on those guys as well. They'll be useful for two things. They'll be useful for trying to take underwater provinces if this doesn't go very well. They'll also be good just for raiding these provinces if we're sitting on Cogniz's forts. So I've put bids on the Fisherman, which is currently owned by Lilithors. We might not get those. And the Lost Legion, who just haven't been bid for a long time. They only need 27 pounds of gold. I put 75 on them. So we'll get all those guys in Deathen. And that's it for this turn. I've stopped infiltrating Cogniz's cap this turn. And next turn I'm going to do the Uprising thing. And scouts are just trying to move through this region to see what it looks like. And that's how the turn stands. So I will end it there. That was turn 21. We're not quite going to hit Mental Blast. We're only 151 research, we need 184. So we almost have Mental Blast, but not quite. It'll be an extra turn. But that was turn 21. I think that's the end of the video, so thanks for watching, and I'll see you next turn.